close, Epsilon. Very close.
You know, Control, I realized that you didn't explain the thing from earlier. What's that? We gotta take a look at this. I may just be a humble agent, but I'm a trifle concerned with what's going on at your end. And while I'm at it where you are. So this is the Quantum Lab. Certainly looks real cool. Somebody was putting on the ritzier. Putting on the Reese. Okay, fine, that was a stupid pun. So, let's see, we've got Sasha's desk here. A bulletin board. And he's scratched out. Yeah, he is scratched out, but I'm guessing that's him. A photograph of Sasha and Stas. Sasha's face is blurred. And they're playing chess, too. I wonder who's winning. I can't tell. I wish I could, but I can't. And this, a newspaper cutout praising Sasha Reese's research. And this thing, currently there is sufficient power to proceed with the teleportation camera. You know, Stas was getting a little upset with Sasha's power demands. There was a note way back in the power room that said as much. I'm guessing the two of them made up afterwards. There's a tick. Yeah, there's another. This is the same chess game as before. If my suspicions are correct. Wait a minute. No, they're not. I think the White King is still there, but then what did that pawn take? What piece did that pawn take? Oh, if only I was keeping track of this. But yeah, here we go. A game of chess is underway. The red pawn is the next move. You know, if you move a pawn all the way up to the other end, you can promote it to a piece that your opponent captured. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Comrade Sasha, I have approved the power increase for the lab. Given the importance of your work, signed Nikolai. Stas must not have liked that, but it wasn't anything more than a headache to him, as far as power was concerned. Wait a minute. You know, speaking of, there was an outage as soon as I started up the power, and that's when that astronaut first appeared. What's this thing? Looks like some kind of laser beam. I can tell by the hazard sticker on it. A laser emitter. Oh Lord, I am really not trained to operate this equipment. What's this? A laser redirector system. Another laser redirector system from the look of it. Am I gonna have to mess with this? Because I gotta tell you, I'm a little skittish. Wait a tick. What's this say? Insert charged battery. Insert another charged battery. Caution, unstable material handled slowly. I wonder if I need to charge these batteries. Maybe I do. Maybe I ought to just get this done just to be on the safe side. Over here. Come on. Over here. Yeah, okay. How's this thing supposed to work anyway? Well, I'm guessing the battery won't actually recharge if I press this button because that light over there is red. And this thing isn't working, neither is that. Let's see what's at the other end of this room here. What is this here?
Yes, those are the documents we're after, Epsilon.
Hello, indeed. get to them? Oh. Can I really not get to them? No, I can't pick them up. Do I have to get in there in order to do so? Well, I know where they are. Sasha must have taken them here. There's a... Let me see what's in here first. Wait a minute. There's a diagram. Quantum link operation, teleportation, and mental link hypothesis. So I can teleport... Well, let me guess. In order to get at those documents, I'm going to have to teleport myself inside that room. Arguably like Sasha did. What do we got here? Another data drive. Quantum physics data drive uploaded to memory. Well, I'm glad I had a look at that. I can't get anything off the rest of this. Nothing important anyway. And this looks like a color wheel, a diagram of primary and secondary colors. Let me get a closer look at laser redirectional system operations diagram. So yeah, I thought it might work this way. Let me just go around here for a minute. Alright, so this thing isn't working at the moment. I'm gonna have to, what am I gonna have to do here? Plug something into it, maybe? Turn it on somehow? I don't know. Oh, and there's another laser beam up here. Yeah, he's got a regular network going. I wish I knew what any of that stuff on the wall was. Too far away for me to tell. So can I aim this somewhere? I don't think I can. Okay, so if I'm guessing correctly, a laser has to be aimed into the laser redirector. It will then be emitted out of that red part over there, and it'll come into the laser redirector to be the other one and be sent out to there. What will it be received though? Maybe I ought to make a quick test with this. I still don't know where those batteries go. None of this is marked. So just out of clear curiosity, what does happen if I press this thing? Not a sausage. Hold it. What if This is the place to charge batteries in. If I were to press this button, would it charge the battery that's in there? Why, yes, Virginia, it would. What'd I do? Okay, so let me see if I got this straight. If I were to pull this battery out right now, it would immediately discharge. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, it wouldn't immediately discharge, but it would be awful quick. Does this door even need to be closed? Yeah, well, doesn't make a difference though. The countdown starts when I take the thing out. Why does it keep doing that? It's like it can't take a charge or something. Unless something else needs to be charged up first. It doesn't look as though there's anything in this battery that can be, that needs to be swapped out or changed in any way. Yet... it still discharges, like, immediately. So how do you charge the battery if the mechanism itself doesn't work? Handles slowly. Wait a minute. Does that by any chance mean that... Come on, I said slowly. Steady. Come on. Yes! Aha! That's what I was doing wrong. I wasn't handling it delicately enough. Well, now that I know that... Alright, here goes nothing. Steady. Well, there we go. Oh, and this thing. Yeah, I gotta turn the power on the override switch here too, right? So what did I turn on here? Looks like it's, oh wait, no, there's another one of these. Yep. Now, I wonder what I'll be able to do now. I mean, we've got that laser over there. Maybe we can shoot it, but well, it's got to go somewhere. Wait a minute. What's this? It's already on. I didn't set that. Well, before this thing does anything dangerous, I better shut it off somehow. I must have turned it on when the power was off. Well, that does confirm a theory of mine that that switching on the power switches on the lasers too. I'm wondering if it switches anything else on. I'm gonna turn this thing off. I don't know what it's doing. Which one of these is it? Neither of them? I mean, this thing is turning it, but on the x-axis, and wait, does the other one? Yeah, it turns it on the y-axis, but neither of them turn the actually shut the thing off. Yeah, it's concerning just a bit. Still, as long as that thing doesn't slice through anything, I'm okay, at least sort of. I'd have to duck these beams. Come to think of it, let me just go downstairs for a second. There's something that I'm kind of curious about. I mean, I did a walk through this room earlier, and there was a diagram about, well, about that thing over there, say, or that thing up there. I mean, those, if you look up here, they redirect laser power. It comes in through that red glass dome thing, and comes out the, for lack of a better word, other end of it. And so the teleport receives power by the laser. Come to think of it, I wonder what else does. I mean, that thing up there, is that another thing to receive laser power from? Hard to say. But I suppose that's what I'm gonna have to do is aim and direct laser power. And maybe then I can power things on, like, bit by bit, because I noticed that this thing, for example, is still off. So I can't exactly move this thing, even though I wanted to. I was hoping I'd be able to when I got the power on, but not to be. Although then again, if you look at those things, those do look like emitters. That does look like a big collector. And these two things have their receivers, I'm guessing, set up to receive the power from those emitters, if they are emitters. Alright. Which one is X and which one is Y again? I forget. Wait. Yeah, this is X. Aha, here we go. Just center that. There we go, yeah. Okay, but there's a new wrinkle in all this. I'm noticing these colors. We have on the left side teal and red. On the right side, green and blue. I suppose that makes sense in a way. And wait a minute. The teleporter's got its own... Well, there's more than just that. There's a red and green over there. This thing doesn't seem to have any. Well, there was something downstairs about mixing colors. I mean, you know how the colors of light mix. the primary colors of light are red, green, and blue, as opposed to red, yellow, and blue for paint. And if you mix them, you get cyan, magenta, and yellow. Fascinating little noise that laser makes. But anyway, I'm more concerned with the icons on the, yeah, those things, these things. The rest of the diagram, it didn't make sense, but now I'm beginning to understand it a little. You see these two things here, I guess they're the colors that, they're those colors up there. I can't reach it from here, but you know what I'm talking about. The cyan and the red in that case. Those are reflected here and here. And the other two, wait a minute. Okay, so we've got two colors coming in. That's that symbol there. The one that looks like a diamond with an arrow pointing into it. The diamond with the arrow pointing out of it. Those are two different colors. So if you get two colors coming in, you're going to get two different colors coming out. Even though the lasers are uniformly red, I'm guessing the colors are a kind of encoding. Or something along those lines. I don't know. I'm to think of it. Wait a minute. Look. You see that thing there? Yeah, that's a great big receiver, but there aren't any emitters connected to it, are there? Yeah. Okay. What else have we got? So, wait a minute. What are those? That must be... Okay, I think I'm starting to understand this kind of, sort of, ish. So, these lasers, I fire this one in to that receiver, it goes out two transmitters. Let's take the one on the left as an example, because you can actually see it from here. You've got cyan and red coming out. You know what, that's a piss poor example. Here's why, because... Okay, I'm going to take the right one. Green and blue. That's what's coming out into that receiver, and maybe I'll just call it a relay. Okay, so the green and blue are coming out the relay. But they aren't coming out of... They're going into the relay, but they're not coming out of it. Because the colors that come out of the relay have to be blue and red, or maybe, as opposed to green and blue. Then there's this chart for mixing colors. I mean, I know about the colors, but maybe if you mix... Is that what those controls on the relay do? Do they mix colors like this somehow and change what's coming in into what's going out? Okay, so I got a green up top there, and I got to turn it into blue. But that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Those are primary colors. You can't turn green into blue by mixing it with something. Best you can do is... wait a minute. Yeah, that's blue. That's not cyan. Both of those are blue. If you mix blue and green, you get cyan. I'd have to do this, but I'm gonna have to trial and error this a little. So I take it you got green coming in and blue coming in. Green and blue coming in. Both of which are, by the way, primary colors. And coming out... Wait a minute. I'm looking closer at this thing. It's a minus and a plus. And then over there, is that also a minus and a plus too? I just can't see the plus because I'm using the default resolution here. So minus is blue and plus is red. Oh, but it's not the same all over, is it? Because the top one's plus here as opposed to... And the bottom one's minus. Okay. And this thing. just see what this... Wait. You can see the output of this on here. One of these is top, one of these is bottom. They're all set to blue right now. Do I have to... Wait, do I have to match the input with the output here? Is that what I have to do here? Because if so, I can turn this one green like easy, you know? And that one, maybe that isn't just a minus... Maybe that isn't a plus sign that I'm seeing wrong. Maybe it's this thing right here, which is the other half of a plus sign, if you understand what I'm going for here. Anyway, then there's this middle one. Yeah, it controls two of these. And the output... Oh... Not very convenient, is it? But I gotta check the output again. The output's blue. The output's blue. So the output is blue. The output's already set to blue. The input's already set to green. I mean, yes, they're a little bit off center. I don't know what the tolerance is. I'm hoping there is a tolerance. Anyway, bottom half. Input is blue. Output is, I think, red. You know what's a relief? I don't have to move these things around. I can just adjust these knobs and get them to send when they're already receiving. I suppose it's a bit of a load off my mind. I mean, one of these powers a second laser. I guess this thing powers a second laser down there. I'm a little concerned that it'll blow up the second laser, but if all these are set, it doesn't make sense that it would. So let me see, what do we got here? All right. So now the input is green and blue. The output, it should be blue and red. It is blue and red. I can just sort of see it over there. So why isn't it acknowledging that as the output? I mean, I got them to match. Unless you got to get something else to match. I mean, the dots and the pluses and minuses with the dots. Well, those are lined up too, aren't they? So just to reiterate, green and blue coming in, that matches. Blue and red going out, that matches too. So if it matches, why isn't it acting as though it matches? I gotta say I'm confused here. Then there's this other side. Now the other side has cyan and red coming in, and green and magenta going out. So we'll have to set this one like from the ground up, I suppose. Let me see. Someone's got cyan. Yeah, but I can't look up close, but I'm guessing that's just a dot with nothing. And then bottom. Where's the red on this? Oh wait, if these are just secondary colors, I can make the red like that. Oh, and what was the other one again? Yeah, green and magenta. Green and magenta. So I gotta make green over here somehow. Let me see. Green. How do you make green? Well, we've got magenta already here. I really can make magenta with another color. Wait a minute. Here's magenta. It was in here someplace. So yeah, it matches. It all matches, and I think the signs and the pluses, minuses, and dots are just additional. Maybe they're the same throughout, but I'm still not getting anywhere with it because it's still not sending anything out there.